Hello class, Dr. Bans here. Let's take a look at these signals and then let's find their respective Fourier transforms. Okay, so let's see the first one. Okay, so in the first one, we have x of what? T is equals to sine squared 3t into u of what? T. Okay, now sine squared 3t, okay, is actually equals to 1 minus cos 6 t, okay, over 2. Okay, so now if I should fix that one here, then I'm going to have x of what? T is equals to 1, okay, over 1 over 2 into here. If I should bring this u of t here, then I will have, or let me take it out. So 1 over 2 minus cos 6 what? T, okay, into u of what? Of t. Okay, so this is what I'm going to have. All right, so now if I should move further, then what I'm going to do is, let's say, take Laplace transform of both sides. Okay, then please, you should be able to remember what we did previously. That previously we did find the Laplace transform, okay, for cos omega naught t, and then also we found the Laplace transform for sine omega naught t. Okay, so here basically what you're going to do is that you're going to implement that idea, okay, of the cos omega naught t and then the sine omega naught t that you got. Okay, so let's just try to remind ourselves, okay, of the answers that we previously had. Okay, so for the Laplace transform, okay, so let me say Laplace transform, okay, of cos omega naught what? T, okay, cos omega naught t into u of what? Of t. Okay, we got s on what? S on s squared plus omega naught squared. And then Laplace transform of sine omega naught t, okay, of sine omega naught t u of what? T. Okay, this one also we got omega naught over s squared, okay, plus omega naught squared. Please, if you have forgotten this one, revise our previous lectures, okay? They are over there. Okay, so I'm just going to use these values that I got during that particular time. Okay, I'm just going to use them in this case to be able to find for what I have over here. Okay, so here what I can do is that I can just multiply through, okay, even before taking the Fourier transform of both sides, I can say that x of what? T, I can say that x of t, okay, x of t is equals to 1 over what? 2 into what? U of what? T, okay, minus cos 6 what? Cos 6t, okay, into u of what? T. Okay, so now what I can do is that now I can take the Fourier transform of both sides. It will be very easy for me. But you should also remember that when we were doing the unit step signal, now I can take the Laplace transform of both sides. So when we were doing the unit step signal, the Laplace transform I took of this place, okay, you should be able to remember that the Laplace transform for u of t, that one we got what? 1 over s, okay, and then over here cos 6t So here I'm going to get what? S over what? S over what? S squared plus what? 6 what? Squared, which will be what? 36, okay? Which will be 36. All right, so now if I put all this together, then I'm supposed to have, if I take the Laplace transform of here, okay, so here, taking Laplace transform, okay, of both sides. Okay, so here taking Laplace transform of both sides. Okay, I'm going to get x of what? X of s, okay, is equals to here. Let me bring here 1 over 2. Okay, 1 over 2 into 1 over s. Okay, 1 over s minus, okay, s over what? S squared plus what? 6 what? Squared. Okay, which is equals to, if I should multiply through, I'll get 1 over what? 2s. Okay, I'll get 1 over what? 2s minus 2, okay, minus s, okay, minus s over what? 2 into what? S squared plus what? 36. Okay, so this is what I'm going to get. Okay, this is what I'm going to get. Okay, so now here, this place is supposed to be what? S squared, because here is what? Squared. Okay, all right, so this is what I'm going to get. So now this one, if I should actually find the LCM and then do my substitution, well, I'm going to get 18 over what? 18 over s out, 30, s squared plus 36. Okay, plus 36. Okay, so this is what I'm actually going to what? Get. Okay, so now what I can say is that the Laplace transform. Okay, so now the Laplace, so now what I can say is that the Laplace transform of x of what? T with respect to this function is going to be what? 18 over what? It's going to be 18 over s into what? S squared plus what? 36. All right, so this is the answer for this one. So let's go to the next one. So now in the next one, we're going to have, okay, so now in the next one, we're going to have II, okay. So here x of what? T is equals to cos squared 2t into what? U of what? T. Okay, so now here, cos squared 2 what? T is actually equals to 1 plus cos, okay, 1 plus cos what? 4t. 1 plus cos 4t over what? Over 2 into what? U of what? T. Okay, so if you put that function here, then you're going to get x of what? T is equals to, so I'll get 1 over 2. Okay, I'll get 1 over 2 out. 1 plus cos 4t, okay, into u of what? T, into u of t. And so now I can say that I can have 1, this one out, okay, 1 over 2 out, okay, I can have u of t, okay, plus cos what? 4 what? T, u of what? T, okay. So this is what I can have. So now if I have this one, then I can take Laplace of both sides. So now taking Laplace transform of both sides, okay. So if I do that, I'll have x of what? S is equals to 1 over 2, okay, 1 over 2 into 1 over s plus this one, which I'm going to have, is going to be what? S over what? S squared over what? Plus omega squared, but omega here is what? 4. So I'll have s over what? S squared plus what? 4 squared is what? 16. Okay, so basically this is what I'm going to, have. Okay, so now here, if you do your simplification, then you're going to have x of s is going to be equals to what? S squared plus what? 8 over what? S out, s squared plus what? 16. So this will be the what? Laplace transform. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. Okay. So the next one is what? I. So I. Okay. So the I. What we have over there is that x of what? T is equals to cos cube 2t into what? Into u of what? T. Okay, into u of t. So now here, what we know is that cos what? 3, okay, cos 3t, okay, is actually equals to 4 cos cube t, okay, minus 3 cos what? Cos t. Okay, so from here we can look for this one, who is our interest. Okay, so what we can get is that we can have cos cube what? T, cos cube t, okay, is actually going to be equals to cos 3t plus 3 cos t over 4. Okay, over what? Over 4. So now here I have to bring in 2. If I bring in 2, then I multiply all here by 2. So now cos what? Cos cube what? Cos cube, which is this one, which I'm looking for. Cos cube 2t is equals to what? Cos what? Cos wait a minute. Okay. Cos 3t. Okay. Cos 3t is going to be equals to what? So if I multiply here, if I made here cos 2t, okay, if I made here, see that it's cos cube t. Now I've made it cos cube 2t, then here become what? Cos what? 6 what? T, okay, plus 3 cos what? 2t, okay, plus 3 cos 2t, okay, all over 4, okay. So here I can say that 1 over what? 1 over 4, and here also over 4. Okay, so this is what I can say. So now from here, what I can say is that I can just take the Laplace of both of them. Okay, so now I can say that x of what? T is equals to 1 over what? 4 into what? 1 over 4 into let's say cos 6 t u of what? T, okay, plus, okay, so this one into 3 over what? 4 into what? Cos 2t u of what? T. Okay, so this is what I can have right now. Okay, so now if I'm going to put in, if I take Laplace transform of both sides, if I take Laplace transform of both sides, what am I going to have? Okay, then I'll have x of what? S is equals to what? 1 over what? 4. I'll have 1 over 4 into what? Into 1 over 4 into what? S over what? S squared plus S squared plus what? 36. Okay, so 1 over 4 into what? S over what? S squared plus what? 36. Okay, plus 36. All right, like this, and then I'll have here plus 3 over what? 4 into what? S over what? S squared plus what? Plus 4. Okay, plus 4. So I'll have S over what? S squared plus what? Plus 4. Okay, so then this will become what? My Laplace transform. Okay, so now here, this is actually equals to 3s over what? Over 3s over let me see, 3s over 4 into what? S squared plus what? 4 plus here I can have S over s over 4 out s squared plus 36. Okay, so basically this will be the what? The Laplace what? Transform for this one. Okay, so let me go to the next one. Okay, so let me go to the next one. So our next equation is IV. So x of what? T is equals to 1 plus sine what? Sine 2t into what? Cos what? 2t. Okay, into what? U of what? T. Okay, so now here, what I can say is that x of t is equals to 1 plus 2t. Okay, 1 plus 2t into cos what? 2 what? T. Okay, into cos what? 2t. All right, because it's here u of what? T. U of t. Okay, so this is what I can have. Okay, so now when I have this one, what I can do here is that I can make it here is equals to u of what? T plus sine 2t cos 2t into u of what? T. Okay, so now here I can have x of what? T is equals to u of what? T plus, if you have this one, okay, what you can do is you can multiply by 2 and then divide by 2. So then I'm going to have here sine 2t cos 2t, okay, into u of what? T. Okay, into u of t. Okay, if I have this one and then in trigonometry, then it is equals to u of what? T plus 1 over what? Plus 1 over 2 into sine into trig sine what? 4t. Okay, sine 4t, okay, into u of what? T. Okay, so this is what I get here. Okay, so now if I have this one, then I think we're almost done. So now here I can just take the Laplace transform of both sides. Okay, so let me say take Laplace transform of both sides. Okay, so then I'll have x of what? S is equals to 1 over what? S. Laplace transform of unit step signal is 1 over S. You can visit our previous lectures and then you will know it. Okay, so here plus 1 over what? 2. And then here I'm going to Laplace transform of sine. Sine is what? Omega on what? Omega on S squared plus what? Omega squared. So here omega is 4. So I'll have 4 on what? S squared plus what? Omega squared. So what? 16. Alright. Okay, so I think if we have this one, I think we are done. So x of what? S is equals to here you have 1 over what? S 1 over S plus 2 over what? S squared plus what? 16. You can simplify further, but here we are done. That's the Laplace transform. Okay. If you want, you can also simplify further. That's okay. Okay. So now let's go to the number 5. IV. V. Let's go to V. So V is such that x of what? Xt. X of t is equals to what? Cos. Okay. Omega t plus what? Theta. Okay. Omega t plus theta. Okay. Basically, here cos omega t plus what? Theta. Okay. Is equals to what? Cos what? Is equals to cos omega t cos what? Theta minus sine omega t sine what? Theta. Okay, so now if we have this one, then we take Laplace transform of both sides. If you do that, then you're going to get x of what? X of x is equals to okay, so cos theta. I can take cos, so cos theta, and then I know the Laplace transform of what? Cos omega t. So cos omega t is what? is s over what? S squared plus what? Omega squared. Okay, then I can have minus. Okay, so sine what? Sine theta. Okay, I have sine theta here. Okay, so if I have sine theta here, I'm going to have omega. Okay, omega on, okay, omega on s squared plus what? Omega squared. Okay, so that's what I'm going to have. Okay, so now here, basically, if we have this one, we are done. Okay, so we can just say that x of what? X is equals to what? S cos cos what? Theta. S cos theta over what? S squared plus what? Omega squared minus what? Omega sine what? Theta over what? S squared plus what? Omega squared. Okay, so that is it. Okay, so that is it. All right. So basically, if you want, from here you are done. But if you want, you can also say again that s cos theta minus omega sine theta. So s cos what? Theta minus omega sine what? Theta. They are the same, so you can just take one of them. Okay, that's s squared plus what? Omega squared. As they ask you. From here, you are done for this question. So now, let's see the last part of this set of questions, which is number 6, which is VI. We're going to have x of what? T is equals to what? Sine what? Omega t plus what? Theta. Okay, so whenever we have sine what? Omega t plus what? Theta, we are expected to get sine, we are expected to get sine omega t, okay, cos theta, okay, plus cos omega t, okay, sine what? Theta. All right. So this is the expansion of it. Okay. So from here we can just do our Laplace transform. So from here we can just take Laplace transform. Okay, of what? Laplace transform of both sides. Okay, so from here you can just take Laplace transform of both sides. So if we do that, we're going to actually have here, okay, please let me just take here again. Say x of t now will be equals to what? Sine what? Omega t cos what? Theta plus what? Cos omega t sine what? Theta. Okay, so if I take Laplace transform of both sides from here, I can have x of s, Laplace transform of x of t is x of s is equals to here. I'll have what? Cos what? Theta into what? Omega on what? S squared plus what? Omega squared. Okay, and then plus here I'll have what? Sine theta into what? S over what? S squared plus what? Omega squared. That's what I have here. Okay, so now if I have this one, then basically I'm gonna have x of what? S is equals to what? Omega. Okay, omega cos what? Theta over what? S squared plus what? Omega squared. Okay, then I'm gonna have plus what? S sine what? Theta. Okay, s squared plus what? Omega what? Squared. So if I want to simplify further, s of x, which is the Laplace transform, okay, x of what? X, which is the Laplace transform, I'm going to get what? Omega what? Cos. Omega cos. I'm going to have omega cos what? Theta. Okay, plus s sine what? Theta all over what? S squared plus what? Omega squared. Okay, let me write it again. Okay, x of s, okay, is going to be what? Is going to be omega sine theta plus s sine what? Theta all over what? S squared plus what? Omega squared. Okay, so that will be the end of this what? Set of questions. Thank you so much. See you in the next class.